Hey, what's up? It's been a while. Feels like it's been a while because I've just been on holiday. But really, this is like the average upload talk time. I remember I said a couple times a week is enough, but got lots to talk about for this one, so I think this will do for the rest of the week. Maybe, I don't know. Depends how stuck in I get of all my other stuff. Yeah, I needed that holiday, so I'm happy with the holiday. I enjoyed it. It was good. So I went to Surfers Paradise and I uploaded a video saying I have mixed feelings because the night before the day we went on the holiday, a couple of nights before that, I was very I was nervous because I thought I was going to start getting really depressed during the holiday and having holiday crushes, which I definitely did, but I think I kind of embraced them in a way that I'm happy about. I wasn't sad about it. I was happy in a way because I also did do something that I'm very happy about. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, so I went to Surfers Paradise. Definitely holiday crushes. I guess I will start. I probably shouldn't talk about it too much, but I obviously want to talk about it. I'd say so we did go to Avalon Airport instead of the regular Tullamarine because Avalon has Jetstar planes and we were taking Jetstar, so Avalon's better, more convenient. We dropped the doggies off. Don't know if I've got a video of them going in. I have got a couple of videos of them going in this little place we dropped them off when we go on holidays. I'm sure some of you that are local around Avalon Airport know where that place is, but yeah, it was very interesting. Yeah, sorry, I've just got lots going on in my head right now because there's so much to talk about. So yeah, the very first airport crush I had, holiday crush, was the airport guy. It wasn't a crush, but I liked him. He was, I don't know, it was one of those things where I think when you see a teenager or a kid around your age, you kind of you always notice him, you keep looking at him, and he kept looking at me and my brother as well. And I thought, this guy, he was with a bunch of ladies. So I'm like, this guy's got to be gay. Maybe. But I kept staring at him and I just kind of like, damn, he's pretty hot. But yeah, he was wearing tracky pants and all that. Tattoos and everything. He was cute, but you know. There's another guy with black hair that I saw today actually. He was on the plane there and back. So he was on both of the flights. And I'm going to be honest, he was pretty hot too. But yeah, he also kept looking at me, but he didn't say anything. Of course, he didn't say anything. I was thinking about going on up and asking him, like, hey man, how's your day or anything, because I could tell they kept looking at me, and he was sitting behind me on the first flight. He had black hair. I couldn't tell what nationality he was. Every time at first glance, I kept thinking he was kind of Asian, but he wasn't. He wasn't Asian at all. No way he was Asian. I reckon he might have a little bit in him. I don't know, but that's a different guy. This other guy as well. That's a different guy, and I thought he was together original with the other guy, the one with the tattoos, but I don't think he was. He just coincidentally got placed next to the guy with the tattoos on the plane because the guy with the tattoos was sitting behind me. What do you call it? Sorry, the guy with the tattoos was sitting behind me, but I thought he was on the road and I could see him on peripheral vision a couple of seats down and back behind me, but it actually wasn't. It was the other guy, the black hair guy, the one that I kept thinking was Asian. He's not Asian, he's nowhere near Asian. Yeah. Alright. So that was he was pretty cute, I gotta be honest. He was with a lot of girls. This one guy, I thought he was a girl because he had blonde hair and he had a bun, had a man bun. But yeah, I thought he was a girl at first, but it was not the guy. So when I saw him, I'm like, maybe not. There's a couple of guys there, so he might not be gay. But he was pretty hot. I gotta say, he's on the top 3, I reckon. Top 3. Fuck, man, I just wish I could say things to him, and I wish I could sit next to him, but no, it's never gonna happen. I don't know, he did seriously keep looking at me though, man. Oh god, I just want to know what he was thinking. Is he just looking at me because he's trying to be an aggressive teenager, like, oh, there's other teenagers there, I gotta look at him, or is he looking at me because he's... Nah, no way, not a chance in hell. Damn. Anyway, but moving on, holiday, went to there, so we stayed at the Hilton. So I'm going to show you guys some photos. We stayed at the Hilton, so I got some photos with my phone, of course. Did a couple little digital diary takes with my phone. I was talking to myself a bit on the holiday on the phone, but not too much. Just filming some things here and there. Go to here. So, details. 18th, so here. Is this it? So this is where we stayed.
Check it out, guys. Check it out. Look at this shit. I'm so excited.
It's Thursday night, yeah.
So I did a little video at the airport saying I didn't even get out the car park and I already had a little holiday crush.
Oh, that's right. So there was actually someone in the car park I saw. I'm like, damn, he's hot. So for goodness sake.
Nah, I'm talking shit. There's always going to be someone that's good looking at the airport, but man, we're at Surfers Paradise. We're staying in the Hilton. This is awesome, bro. I cannot wait. I'm going to come here again for Schoolies 2025.
Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I'll get to that in a minute.
So I'm coming here again, whether it's by myself or one of my parents come with me, but hopefully by myself. I think honestly after this holiday I'm gonna book it. But this is awesome.
That in a minute.
I'm gonna do a little vlog of me on the street. I'm gonna try and get my contact lenses in, hopefully once and for all. If I can't, well then, shame.
That's another thing, yeah.
Now,
lots to talk about.
Exciting. The Hilton. So we're staying at the Hilton. Yeah, it just looks so busy down there. I'll show you. Can you see? Down there. Especially towards the ocean. And I've seen Schoolies videos of 2024 at Surfers Paradise and it's so good. It's awesome. Just freak out.
Yeah.
Let's try ice country.
That was... What was this one? So this is the shop. So this is called Condom Kingdom. Yeah. So yeah, we arrived at the airport, blah blah blah, got a Uber. The Uber guy was really nice. I'm just trying to think of anything left out here. In the airports, especially Surfers Paradise airport, Gold Coast Airport, I think it was. I don't know, I can't remember. On the way to... I can't remember, but there's so many kids I see there. Oh my god, the Gold Coast boys are the best. Any of them in Queen Lake, it's still coast surfy. They're so hot. They got lethal face cards, mate. Very gorgeous. What was I? Oh, I think I said something in that. What did I say?
I just know one of those lifeguards is hot. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Surfers
Look at
Paradise lifeguards.
Look at that acne. That's really fucking bad. That is really bad. That's bad, yeah.
So I'm just hiding in the shade because it's just so... It's actually hot.
Yeah, so I was just freaking out over the heat and everything. So this is the next day photos I took. That's for my profiles. Took that for my profile. That's a nice photo. I'm looking very handsome in that photo. Can we not do this, please? Thank you. Yeah. So this is a very busy... That was Saturday? Was that Friday? Yeah, Saturday, I think. No, that was... I don't know when that was. Another handsome... Oh, don't look at that. Shit. Don't look at that. Okay. Yeah. So, alright. Yeah, so that was that. Those are videos. I'm also gonna check some of these out. Go back here. Camera 2. Alright, so this I've got to get to this in a second. Ooh, why is it fucking shit? That's good. Look at that. How good of a photo is that? How good is that? Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. Alright. I've already been talking for 10 minutes. I haven't even started yet. So, alright. Stayed there. The very first night I went out, walked around with my brother. I will be honest, I was a bit nervous in the first night. So yeah, I was very like unsure. When I got there, I was like, the whole holiday crushes thing was kind of out of my head. I didn't think about it too much. You know, obviously when I saw them, I'm like, damn hot, but the actual place itself was beautiful, and I was mainly fixated on that. You know, the beautiful view we had, how busy it was just busy. Felt like, I kept saying it felt like GTA, but in Australia, but obviously not as crazy. Yeah, the atmosphere in GTA is awesome. GTA is like one of the best games ever. But anyway, yeah, so it was kind of like that, busy, and it was only a Thursday night, so it was like, you know, not much going on. Was it Wednesday we got there, or Thursday? I can't remember. We left Thursday, yeah. Okay, so it was only 4 nights, Jesus. So yeah, that was that. Stayed at the Hilton, 417, checked in, blah blah blah. You know, so walked around for the first time, checked it out. Again, there's busy clubs, lots of clubs, especially right as we walk out our Hilton, the hotel, clubs everywhere. Oh my god! And the very first night, there was a hot guy bribing us to come in the club. He wasn't hot. Like, to be fair, he wasn't that like good, but he had beautiful eyes and tattoos and everything. And yeah, he'd probably, maybe he was coming close to me and everything. I'm like, don't get too close, mate, because you'll suck me in, you know. And yeah, my brother was like telling me, you know, don't go in the clubs, especially when it's dead, because when there's not many people in there and you're in a club, then you're in trouble, because you're more likely to get targeted and all that kind of stuff. You know, it could be really dead in there and all that. People might offer you shit and everything, but anyway. Yeah, some guy called out to my brother as well in the car. Because he loves cars, he just admires cars and shit. And he was just was just staring at a car, and a guy was in the car, 7 of them, like all 7 of them in the car. So he was obviously scared. He wasn't scared. The guy shouting out, so my brother wasn't scared, and he was like, what the fuck are you looking at, and all that shit. And I wanted to talk back to him, but my brother said, no, don't do that, you'll get bashed, which I would. But yeah, you know, he got me pissed off. So yeah, it's just all kinds of events happen, and that's when I got nervous. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this place maybe isn't very good for schoolies. I probably shouldn't be here. But I think tonight I realized nightlife isn't necessarily for me. I like nightlife. Here and there it's good, but when I say I want to be there for schoolies, I'm mainly talking about during the daytime, because yeah, nightlife, it's fun and all that, but I'd rather be doing things during the day and enjoying day stuff. And sunsets is the only nightlife I like. But apart from that, clubbing and nightlife where everyone's crazy, rowdy, and shit can hit the fan, that's when I get nervous, you know. So nightlife isn't always the best thing for me. Like, I wouldn't always do it. Like, it's not a every weekend thing. Maybe once or twice a month, but not every weekend. You know, but clubs is definitely a way to meet people. Definitely. And we did go to a club eventually. Yeah, so right, what happened after that? Yeah, so yeah, went for a walk around. I got nervous. I'm like, damn, maybe this place isn't good for schoolies after all. I was having second thoughts, you know. Morning came, we had brekkie. After that, we went to the another place, had just more milkshakes and stuff. So we had brekkie in the Hilton place. Food was not very good, but who cares? Had another drink, had a milkshake at his place, and that's where I saw my real first crush. This guy had tattoos as well. He was absolutely so dreamy, man. He was beautiful. He was gorgeous. So gorgeous. I had to say something, right? Right, doing my daily check. He's that gorgeous. I have to check to see if no one's listening on me. Yeah, see who is that gorgeous. Oh, wait, 1 minute. Yeah, as I'm saying, he was that bloody gorgeous that, like, I had to say something to him. And he had tattoos, yeah. He was wearing nice jeans and he was just cute. But I think he probably was older. But, you know, he served me and, like, I didn't have my contacts in the time because I wasn't 100% yet ready to get them in. I did get them in on the holiday, though. I got them in Saturday night. I got them in. I was really happy. And that was the night of a party that I went to. A family friend's 60th, and there was other kids there and everything. That was really good fun. I enjoyed that. Right. And so yeah, so we went to so as I was saying, I went to that place with that guy. So what I did was, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna say something to him because he's beautiful, man. You know, he had nice hair, mulletish kind of hair and all that. And he was just, oh my god, every time he looked around, oh my god, he was so beautiful. And he was sweet too, man. My heart was racing because as soon as I thought about, you know what, I'm complimenting him, my heart started beating a bit. And then yeah, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it swiftly, obviously, because I don't want my family to see. And yeah, so I it's just every time I talk about this kind of stuff, like, they could be right there outside my door listening to me, and then it's all over. Oh god, I really hope that doesn't happen. Really, I should be doing this, like, when no one's home. Digital diary when no one's home. Like, tomorrow morning I should be doing this because no one's home. But yeah, anyway, see how that goes. So yeah, I'll try and do that more because so far I've been lucky with not getting caught. But talking about this stuff, yeah, so so what I did was I was gonna go walk, and as we were walking out, right, it kind of worked out because my family was all splitting ways, splitting off. So my dad was gonna do something, my mum and brother were gonna do something else. So it kind of worked out. So in a way I could kind of just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go this way, and then I decided to just stay back a little bit. And then I also said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the toilet actually. So they kind of left. They didn't wait for me because we weren't all going somewhere together. So they kind of all left. And what I decided to do was, like, they didn't question or anything. I just stayed and finished my drink. And I did I go to the toilet? I did go to the toilet. I saw him there. There was another girl next to him. By the way, this guy was working there. I'm sorry I didn't say that. He was working there. He was working, so he got my order and everything when I asked him for a milkshake. I took my glasses off. I didn't have contacts in, but I took my glasses off. Like that. Just put them in my pocket. And I wanted to look him in the eyes, because eye contact, I reckon I'm good at that. But I couldn't, because of my lazy eye, I couldn't see properly. I was going like that. So my lazy eye, if I focus, it goes in. With contacts, obviously it doesn't, because the contact improves my vision. Yeah, so I wanted to do that, but I just couldn't. I should have got them in earlier, but nah. They improved my confidence through the roof contacts, but I'll get that in a minute. Get to that in a minute. Yeah, so I go to the toilet. It kind of turns around. The toilet's in the building more, and then at the front, in the front facing the water, and you turn it around, it goes in, and then the toilet's in the building. And he was behind the wall. I couldn't see him because I was sitting in the other corner, past the corner, and I couldn't see him. Walked past, saw him there, talking to a co-worker girl. He was cleaning glasses, so wiping glasses. So I walk in the bathroom, my heart's beating because I'm this close to saying something to him. Saw him there, come back out, don't see him there. I'm like, shit, where's he gone? So I go back, awkwardly try and finish my milkshake, wait for him to come around the corner. I sit back down, passed around the corner back to the table on the other side, and then he goes back around the other corner again. I'm like, fuck. Right, so I stand. I know I could just go up to him, but I didn't want to just go up to him and compliment him and walk away. That's the one thing I wasn't trying to do. Instead, I was just trying to do it swiftly. Like, oh, there he is. Let's just compliment him quickly. You know what I mean? So it's more natural. Alright. And then wait for it. Time it. He's coming there. I see him there. Alright, he's here. That's it. I gotta go. My heart starts beating a lot. I finished my milkshake, and I was actually wanting to finish it as well. So it's kind of a good excuse to be on the table still. No one's around, of course. Family's all gone. See the guy. Just get up. He's walking. He's about to go back in the counter, and I just say to him, with my glasses on, I don't take them off or anything. I say, I wish I had them off. Could have changed things. You probably could have been had the hots for me a bit more, but we'll never know. We'll never know. I really, if I did have my glasses off, I really am curious if it would have changed anything. Probably not, but yeah, I don't know. I just said to him, mate, I'm sorry, but you are fucking gorgeous. I just said that to him, and he was confused at first. Took him a while to think, and he goes, oh, thank you. And he's like, sorry, I didn't realize that's what you were saying. I'm like, that's all good. You have a good day. We were just kind of talking over each other, and that was it. I wish I'd turn around to see if he was saying anything more to me, but I didn't, because I didn't want it to be awkward. I wanted to just get out of there, because I did it. I was like, yes, I did it. Had the smile on my face. My heart was beating a million miles per hour. Didn't look back. Did not look back. I just walked out, kept walking out. And then I stayed at the crossing, and I did not want to look back. My heart was beating. I was kind of like that. I was kind of hoping he was watching me, but at the same time, I didn't want to look back to see if he was watching me. Oh my god. I didn't think of it. I just was happy with myself. I didn't overthink, like, oh my god, he's probably telling his co-workers and all that. I just shut the hell up. I'm like, be proud of yourself, and that's it. And that's that. That's that. That was awesome. I was really happy with myself for that, man. Oh my god. But he was beautiful. He was so beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. And my dad always says people that work in those places like that, Surfers Paradise, don't always live there. They're backpackers, so they're just working there, traveling around and all that. And yeah, that was a good moment. That made my holiday. I think that really made my holiday. And then and then after that, just bummed around, beach, sat on the beach, did some beach walking. Not much happened, Probably lots of stuff happened, I just forget what it was. Trying to remember. But I guess I'll move on to family friends 60th. So that was good, just partied, had some fun, The girl that appeared in my beach video, Airlie Beach. If you search up Airlie Beach on my beach channel. This is my beach channel, I'll show you. So, the girl that appeared, whereabouts here on this video, this video. She is the daughter of the family friend's 60th, so she was there. It was fun. She's lovely. But anyway, if she finds this out in the far future, well, I apologise for talking about you. I know it's very weird. It is very weird, because she would not like this at all. No one I know, I don't think that would be the biggest fan of this digital diary crap I'm doing. Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk bad about it. I'm doing this because it helps me. It's my therapy. Oh shit. Fucking. Anyway. After that, party, and then the next day, trying to think. Friday night, did we do anything? We just kept going out for dinner and all that stuff. We went shopping. Trying to remember. I think there was a community pool. I'm trying to remember if there's anything that happened. I don't think anything did happen. I probably should see some videos just in case. Just so I need to remember. I'm probably going to remember something after I stop recording, and it's going to kill me because I want to talk about it, of course, but Oh shit, I'm tired. Oh, I've had a big week. I've had a big days behind me, mate. But it was a good holiday. I enjoyed it. Okay. What are these ones? Oh, that's the old stuff, is it? Did I upload this to YouTube? I don't think I have. I have done this to YouTube. What the fuck? I don't know why that's still... What's that? What's this? That was the club. Alright, so that... This is that Friday night? Yeah. So that was the 60th party, that one there. I don't know what they were, but they were... Yeah. These are just all the photos, yeah. Yeah, but that's really it. Like, there's nothing... If I go... I just walked around. There's a little market on too, but I think that was also the same time. Yeah, so I guess I'll just say Friday night went to the club. No, not Friday night, Saturday night. Went to the club after the 60th. So, you know, after 10 o'clock is when it gets busy in the clubs. I think most of them opened at that time. There's one called Bedroom, there's one called Cocktails. I don't know why the one was called Bedroom. I asked the guy earlier, the very first time, I asked him, why is it called Bedroom? And I thought it's because people can go in the bedrooms and get freaky, but nah. He just said it's called Bedroom because you can take photos on the beds. I'm like, what? But anyway. Photos of the beds. Yeah, this is Bedroom. Where was the one we went to? Fuck, what's it called? I should have taken a video. Fuck. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. If I go back here. I don't know. Yeah, so that was a club we went to on. Yeah, so it was pretty good. That spot I was standing wasn't like the main spot. On the other side of the mosh pit. So you can see how it's high. High where I am. And then over there, where the wall is there, that's where we stood the most. So we went back around through. There's a few hotties in there, I gotta be honest, but most of them were honestly wasn't like super attracted to. The reason why is, I'll tell you why. It's because these people here, they're from around the world. If this were Queensland, if this was a local club, or not local club, if this was a club where all the people around Queensland, Surfers Paradise, all the hotties around there, like all the Queensland coast kids and all the kids around Brisbane, especially like places like Noosa Heads. I know Noosa Heads kids probably don't go to the club or travel all the way in the city to the club. I don't know how it works, but just all the kids around Queensland that are local to Queensland. If there was a club, if we were to go to a club that has more of the people around Queensland, the coast kids, then that would be a different story. This is more tourists and like, oh my god, his neck looks so big. This is more like tourists and people from around the world coming to stay at Surfers Paradise, because no one lives in Surfers Paradise. It's all tourists. That's all it is. And then maybe people local driving around maybe, but most of it's all tourists. 99%. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that it's not. Yeah, if this was like local Queensland kids, coast kids, oh my god, they would all be 10s, man. I swear to God, they would all be 10s, all of them. Right. But you know what I've learned? That doesn't matter. If you talk to someone, like, I don't like to think about all the 10s I could be hooking up with in Queensland. It would be nice, but you know what? There's people out there that you're gonna meet online that are close to you, that you're not gonna go traveling all the way to Queensland to see. I'm not gonna go traveling all the way. Like, it might seem like I have the mentality, I want to come here to school is just to meet a boy, but really, it's mainly just for the atmosphere and just to explore Queensland more, explore Australia more. As much as meeting a boy would be nice, I feel like I'm kind of stopping that focus. Just a floor creaking. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, I think going to school is, I mean, it'll be fun. All the people I'd see, oh my god, all the 10s I'd see, man, oh my god. I honestly would like to go just the hell of it, just to see who is the most attractive person and just take a sneaky photo of it. I wanted to do the trend where there's a little trend going around, not a trend, but I think it's just trend. It was trending on my For You page because it's relatable for me at the time. And because I was also searching up just holiday crushes in general, and it's just mainly girls taking pics of boys and stuff. And it was thing where I'm gonna take a sneaky pic of my holiday crush, hope he doesn't see, and then most of the photos have this person that they're trying to take a photo of, random person by the way, looking right at the camera. But I wouldn't do that because, although I keep saying but like that, I don't know where I've got that mannerism from. I'm trying to think. But I wouldn't necessarily go taking photos of random people and then doing that. I'm not, because I mean, I hate that. I would hate someone taking photos of me, you know. But those videos go viral, and I wouldn't, and that's another reason why, because I don't want a video like that to go viral. I don't want to blow up on a video like that. It's not even a video, it's fucking photos. TikTok photos, mate. Anyway, yeah, so that was that. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going just to meet a boy all the way in fucking Queensland because the Queensland boys are hotter. They are, definitely. There's a lot more to choose from there. But you know what? The more choice you have, the worse it gets. Really? I've started to realise that. And I think the more time and attention you're paying people, and when someone's into you back, you do fall for them, you know? It's not always first glance, super, super hot. Oh my god, oh my god. You know, but after a while, you start to, get to know them, and then their looks grow on you, definitely. And not only that, but it's just how, it's just how where you're brought up, the environment you're in. You can't go all the way around the world to see someone unless you are literally dying over them, like you are falling mad in love with them. It's just not meant to. You're just not supposed to, you just can't go seeing it. That's that. You have to find people around your area. You know, even though it might be harder, like for me, it's harder. There's not many people around Melbourne. You know, the dating pool around Melbourne for gays is difficult for me. Or not, it's definitely not difficult, but for me, I've had not much luck and all that. But I've realised, you know, it's not. You gotta look around once. You gotta look around where you are once in a while. You can't always look at other states, other countries, and think, man, all the people there are so hot. I wish I was there and all that. You know, you gotta find someone near you, of course. It just may take longer, and you know, I just gotta appreciate it. You know, just gotta be patient. You know? I can't just force myself to go to Queensland for schoolies just to go there for some random hot guy that's probably going to find out that I'm in Melbourne and most likely not want to be with me anyway, because one, I'll meet them at the club, so they'll already be players and not necessarily spend more time with me, treat me special. Two, if they find out from Melbourne, they'll be like, fuck off, and then fucking hell, I've got no chance. So really the chances, they're lower, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna go moving to Queensland. What the fuck? Can't do long distance. Need intimacy, mate. Humans are wired for connection, and talking over the phone just it does not cut it at all. Yeah, so that's what I've learned. But definitely, I've learned a lot over this. It's been an awesome holiday. So it was that Sunday. Went on the boat. Same family friend's boat. Same family friends as the 60th. Went on his boat. His boat's awesome. It's a yacht. It's awesome. You know, every time I go on that thing, I'm like, damn, this is the life I want to live. Motivates me to keep going with my little YouTube career and shit. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'll get up early. So I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm gonna get tired. Monday. What am I looking at? The fuck? Okay. Trying to think. So, let's look at these last photos. So, this one. So this was on the boat. It's the one I wanted to see. This is on the boat. This guy I met on the boat. So at the 60th there was about nearly 70 people there. 70 people were invited, not obviously 70 people there. Some other kids there. I mean, there was some other kids that I met through the girl that was in the Early Beach video I was talking about. I'm not gonna say her name. There's some other kids there. They were nice and all that. And then on the boat, some not 70 people, but around 20 people on the boat. From that party. Some probably weren't at the party, didn't notice, but yeah, it wasn't packed. The boat isn't that big, but it's decent size, but not too many people can go on it, of course. And then this one guy, apparently he's a photographer, he asked to see my camera. I'm like, sure. I didn't really talk to him that much, but you know, he seemed like a nice guy, and he was obviously he's older, and then he was like taking photos. He sees my camera because I was trying to learn a bit with my camera more. I wanted to take a really nice photo with these chairs you can see in the window. Take a really nice photo of me with this background and me making a model face, trying to look all nice and cute and shit. But yes, he picks up the camera, he plays around with it, and I was just like, I could see he's taking photos of me, but I didn't really know what to do with myself. But you know, I was just letting him muck around with the camera for a bit, and then you know, he gives it back to me. And I look after, and I see this photo. Look at this photo. Look how sick these photos are. I don't know if... Yeah, so this is one I took of the boat. I don't know why it does this. Why does it keep doing that? It's weird. Why does it do that? That's a beautiful photo, but... Yeah. So yeah, there's trees. Exposure. Wallaby. Oh shit, I don't know why it does that. What is that? The exposure was pretty high there. He was giving me some advice as well, the other guy, by the way. So I was just trying to make a face. Yeah. Interesting. I cannot make a model face for the life of me. I was really trying to there, but I couldn't. I'm gonna get better at it, don't worry. So this is just some photos I took. So this is obviously with the camera, yeah? And then, yes, that's that. Exposure's very fucking high, holy shit. Cannot make any model face for my life. Oh, fuck. Oh, by the way, that wasn't him taking the photo, that was the girl. Keep saying the girl, oh my god, man. She finds out I talk about her like this, oh my god. She's probably thinking, what the fuck is wrong with me? Shit. Some mids are really good. I just don't know why it keeps doing that. Gotta figure out why it's doing that. So those. Video I took. Make sure the camera's nice and stable. Wasn't the best video. That was a nice video. Look at that. That's it. Awesome. Awesome. So, yes, that was that. DSLR camera on Sunday. Yeah, I saw my granddad as well, so that was good. Saw him in the morning. Yeah, I saw him in the morning. Yeah, and that was, oh yeah, so that was, when was that? Was that Sunday morning? That was Sunday morning. Yeah, so that was Sunday morning. So Sunday was the day we were on the boat, and Saturday was obviously the day we went clubbing in the night. After the party, 60th party, and then, yeah, so Sunday morning we went to another breakfast place. This time we ate our breakfast there, not just have drinks, and there was another hottie. So I was gonna compliment him too, but this time I couldn't because my family was kind of watching me, waiting for me. I'm thinking, nah, I can't do it. I did kind of have a chance. I saw him walking out with plates. Again, I did the toilet trick. Oh my god, that made my heart go in my throat. Holy fucking... Thought I could hear someone walking around upstairs. Yeah. So yeah, that scared the shit out of me. But yeah, that guy, he was very cute. He was also very cute. I think he was even cuter. He wasn't necessarily like a sharp, dreamy guy, but his like eyebrows and everything. That was a chair, wasn't me. He was, fuck off. He was beautiful, man. Oh my god. There was, yeah. I think the best guys I find is definitely the ones that serve and shit, like that are working, unfortunately. So I was gonna compliment him and everything, but yeah. One thing I gotta say though, I think I did say this in some of the other videos. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna watch them as well while I'm here, so that I don't have to edit this and then put it in a CapCut thing. I'm gonna watch them and let you guys. Alright, so raw. Get this done as quick as possible because I'm not trying to waste too much time. So 21. Which one's the number?
So I'm just hiding in the shade because it's just so. It's actually hot. I'm too used to Melbourne freezing weather. But last night we didn't go out late, just to say about until 9:30. Then we went back. I'm not too big of a nightlife person. I know Surfers Paradise, like for schoolies and everything, is like really full on, especially for nightlife. Like I could hear in my bed at like 1 a.m, all the nightlife still going on. It wasn't busy because it was a Thursday night. Today's Friday, so it'll be Friday night. It'll be a bit more busy tonight, I reckon. But yeah, might go out a bit later. Might go to a club. I don't know. Maybe not, because I'm got a bit of a distaste for the clubs here because I don't think they're very busy. And there's a guy literally bribing me and my brother, because I was walking around with my brother, to go in there. And when a club's dead, then you're in trouble. When a club isn't busy and people are bribing you to go in there, then that's when you shouldn't go in, because then you're in big trouble.
That's what my brother said to me. Yeah.
They'll take advantage of ya, make money off ya, make you buy drinks and all that stuff, especially when it's someone attractive. And the guy was it was not bad, I can't lie. My brother, he's a car person. He loves his cars, of course, as you guys probably know. He
see my nose hairs.
He's just admiring this car, and then some guy in the back seat. There's like 7 of them in there, so this guy in the back seat just took advantage of I don't know, he's just, because he was in the car was driving by, he obviously took advantage of that and said out loud, "What are you fucking looking at, you fucking poofta?" Like on the main street at night. And this is last night. I was gonna tell this story, but
by the way, that stuff, saying poofta and faggot and all that doesn't offend me. I said the words myself. It does not offend me. Insults like that are like the last thing I'm worried about.
I just kind of forgot, and I was also in the room when everyone else was in there, so I couldn't really speak on the phone. Yeah, because like, again, my parents or family, they don't know I do this. So yeah. But, yeah, so I'm telling you that story now as I'm...
Yeah, so that was Yeah, so I wanted to do a room tour, but I couldn't.
Under the shade. Yeah, so I'm telling you that story now as I'm...
Yeah, so that's the beach. It's awesome. They were doing excavator tracks because they were doing beach nourishment because Surfers Paradise got hit by that cyclone, I think, and all along the coast.
Under the shade, on the trees. It's so nice. Surfers Paradise, beautiful beach along the water. It's awesome. It's so good. But yeah, last night was pretty mixed feelings about it. Going out now. I've never been a nightlife person, but it's a good way to meet people, and that's all I want to do it for. I don't want to get drunk. I don't want to lose my virginity. I'm not trying to do that. It's a way to meet people, you know, and
with the situation I'm in, it's kind of like a last resort, if that makes sense, you know. Yeah, because obviously I don't talk to anyone from school or anything because it's just not. I'm a changed person and I have no interest in going back to people who treated me like shit. They probably changed too, but again, I just want to meet new people, make friends for life for once, and not go back to people who had treated me just like shit and just see me for who I was back then. And I can tell they won't really get to know me and they'll just keep bringing up my past. I mean, I would assume they would, but even then, I don't even know that. And you know what they say, the worst conversations are conversations about stuff that's happened in the past. Not the worst conversations, but like people who just constantly talk about stuff that's happened in the past or anything is people who, like, they're people I don't want to talk about and stuff.
it can be scary at times, especially for me because I'm freshly 18 and all that. And people love that, you know, but yeah. But I do not mind the nightlife here and there, just as long as it's not dodgy like it kind of was last night. Like, there's lots of clubs as well in Surfers Paradise. Like, there's a couple of streets where there's lots of clubs, and if they're bribing you to go in, then it's kind of like dodgy. I don't fuck with that, you know? But
yeah. What's the next video? What happened before this? Oh yeah, so that was the next day. I think this is Friday. Yeah, this is Friday.
it's Saturday.
Never mind.
Yeah, this morning we had breakfast again, of course, out. We obviously ate out because I don't think there's anything in the hotel. Yeah.
No, I think Saturday's the day where I saw my granddad. I can't remember. No, Saturday's the day I ate out with my granddad. Sorry, I was just thinking for a second there.
I'm on the beach again. Right. People around me, not close to me. Yeah.
Getting sandaled over myself.
That guy I said yesterday I complimented, I'm still so happy I did that. My heart was racing when I did that. Not only because it was nerve-wracking, but because when you obviously find someone attractive, if your body tells you to, it's not just about, like, your body tells you. Yeah, that was, I'm still happy I did that. And this morning again, like I said, we had brekkie and another cute server. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was amazing. So it was Saturday morning, not Sunday morning.
It's more of a breakfast place, this joint, I think it's open all day, but I forget what it's called. Yeah,
so I think the place we went to was called the Sandbar in Surfers Paradise, and then the other one was called, I forget the other one. It was more of a larger one.
Now this guy was there. He's also very, very handsome, but I was going to say something to him, but I'm going to try and do it without my parents seeing. Yesterday I was successful in doing that. I stayed behind a bit, just waited for the right moment. But today I didn't get a chance to because I said, I'm going to go to the toilet. But really I wasn't trying to go to the toilet.
Not a very good angle.
They decided to wait for me and were watching me, so I couldn't get a chance to do it. I think I shouldn't make it a habit because I do know that, like, it does make people uncomfortable. I think yesterday that guy, I could kind of tell he wouldn't mind, but if it's a little bit more of a, like, you can just tell with some people that they're not really interested in the.
That's what I'm about to say. I just realized that's one thing I do want to say. I'm going to say it anyway, but it's about how I don't want to start getting to a habit of complimenting guys all the time in public, out loud, blah blah blah, because one, most of them probably aren't gay. Two, the ones that aren't gay possibly can get even very uncomfortable, and obviously have to be polite, say thanks, but they would feel very weirded out from it. That's why I don't do it all the time, and I shouldn't make it a habit of doing it, but I just had to. That on this holiday in particular, I just had to. He was so good.
Like just the same gender compliments and just all that stuff. Like some people you can just tell, and I don't think I'd ever do that. I want to do it, but I just would never. Like yesterday was just a one-off, and today I would have done it again, but I just didn't really get a chance to. It does make me get out of my comfort zone more, but at the same time I do realise I shouldn't make it a habit, because like I said, it does make people uncomfortable, right? I hope the wind isn't muffling my voice. It does make people uncomfortable, and it's not entirely. I really don't want that either. That's why I never really do it. I would do it more often, not all the time, but I just don't. Because in the end, like, I also think to myself, like, should I even be doing this? Like, and that's what's really hard about being how I am, is that you're just not. You just know it's not normal, and that I'm not afraid to say it's not normal. I'm happy to say it's not really normal.
It's not. It's not biologically normal, and you gotta accept that. Like, biologically, you're not supposed to be with the same gender. It's not wrong, but it's just not normal.
Like, in the end, life. I'm born this way, but it's not necessarily normal, and I don't care. But that's why it makes it difficult, is that you can't always, like.
What's wrong with my
lips? You can't
lips?
always be 100% self. So it's a shame, but I'm aware that it can make a lot of people uncomfortable. That's why I never do this normally. Never. Especially, and obviously I can't do it around my family either. If I was out by myself, maybe I'd do it. But when I'm with my family, I obviously can't. Yeah. Interesting. So I'm never going to forget these people, by the way. I see. I've been having a lot of holiday crushes. This is other guy as well this morning as well. That he wasn't working, but I saw him across the table. Oh my god, he was absolutely beautiful. I just can't. He had a perfect moustache.
Oh, that guy. Oh my god, he was the hottest. I think he was the hottest. Oh my god, don't get me started on him, man. Oh my god, him. I just remembered him. I actually forgot about him. Oh my god. He was so good.
Oh, Jesus. Guys.
3.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, I think the one I saw at the airport I was talking about earlier is 4. And then the guy I was talking about originally just now is 3. The guy I saw at the guy I complimented is 2, and then I think the guy I complimented is number 1, hottest, and then the guy I just mentioned now and I forgot about is 2.
It's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not killing me, but it's yeah. But in other news, I think coming here for schoolies, I'm starting to have doubts doing that. I might talk about it more at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I don't want to be talking about it now. There's lots to talk about, but I'll do that at home because yeah, maybe not. Anyway, there's another.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Apart from that, that was most of the holiday. Why is the fucking showing the camera? Okay. Yeah, that was the holiday. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fun. Only a couple of times I felt a bit upset and all that, but I pushed through it and it wasn't that bad. Yeah, so I'm happy with that, and I'm starting to learn a lot about like what I'm liking and what I want and all that stuff. So it's good. I can feel myself maturing as the days go by, and holidays like that I look forward to. But the sad part is it's over, and I got to go back to the grind. This time I need to get into the grind. Oh, it's hard. Tomorrow, it's hard. Fuck. It's not easy. I don't know how people do it. Go on holidays and go back to super hard work and all that stuff. Interesting. Well, apart from that, thank you guys for watching. It's 55 minutes. 25 minutes overdue. I said half an hour is like the average I want to do for these talking ones, but this one's special, so yeah. Anyway, apart from that, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next talk session. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.